The Incredible Bulk is the fourth episode of Fortnite in The Simpsons, and I actually thought this was going to be the last episode, as it's the last one listed on IMDb. I checked several other websites that have a schedule of release for the episodes, and nowhere is listing more than 4 episodes. But this can't be the last one. This can't be how it concludes, because it doesn't conclude. So as always, I will go through what happens. There's not really a lot going on in this episode. We don't really move forward at all, and there's definitely not a conclusion. So this can't be the last episode. So I will assume that there's more coming at some point, presumably next week. So I can only judge this with the hope that there's more to come. If this is the last episode for some reason, then it's terrible, but it would be so bad that I can't believe that would be the case. It starts off with Homer, giant size, sitting in a body of water, and they're trying to work out what to do, and he's about to be blasted. To get the shard out of him, it doesn't work. It just kind of frazzles his hair a little bit, so they decide to try Marge's way instead. And then we don't really try Marge's way. It really falls flat very quickly. We do get some gameplay around Springfield, and honestly at this point it just feels like padding. I know they're trying to make it feel more like Fortnite as a game, but at this point we've seen this so much that it's not really adding anything new or exciting. It looks good, but it's nothing we haven't seen before. And then Frink accidentally makes himself teeny tiny, and Bart puts him in a hamster ball, which I have to say was very cute, because while the others are all standing there, if you look down at their feet, you can see Frink in his hamster ball rolling back and forth. It's quite cute. It's probably my favourite bit of the episode. It's adorable. And they realise that they need to go and defeat the Demon Master. And that's how we end things. They declare that they're going to go and defeat the Demon Master. Homer is going to go and defeat the Demon Master. End of episode. Needless to say, if that is the final episode, that would be absolutely terrible. We literally did nothing in this episode, aside from putting Frink into a tiny hamster ball. So I'm going to assume that because this would be such a diabolical ending, that there will be more. Maybe next week, maybe there'll be a gap. I don't know. I cannot find anything about a 5th episode, but obviously I'll check Disney Plus next week. I think also they're on the Fortnite YouTube channel, which I only learned today, so that's also somewhere else I think you can watch them. So I'll definitely check those out. Actually, in fact, no, never mind. I was going to check to see if the Fortnite channel had a specific playlist for The Simpsons, which they don't, but if they did, they might have had some unlisted videos, which could have confirmed that we were getting more, but they don't currently have a playlist for this, which is unfortunate. But either way, The Incredible Bulk on its own honestly wasn't very good. It didn't really give us much. It didn't do much to the story. We didn't really get any character development. Maybe it gave us a better look at Homer's current frame of mind, I guess, and Frink in the hamster ball, absolutely adorable. The animation is quite attractive, of course, but in terms of moving the story forward, it didn't do very much. They basically could have reached that conclusion at the end of the previous episode, and we could have missed this one out completely and jumped to what I hope will be the next episode. So time will tell, but for now, on its own, The Incredible Bulk isn't very good, doesn't really do anything. The animation is attractive, and I just hope that it's definitely not the last episode.